If you're thinking about moving to the US or simply curious about what it's like living here, this video is for you. Hi everyone! As the US is celebrating its 250th birthday this year, I'd like to talk about this country which has become my second home and how it changed my life and helped me, become who I am today. As some of you may know, I'm originally from Thailand. I was born and raised in Bangkok. I've been living here in America for about 23 years. And my husband is from Minnesota. I moved to Japan after we got married. I came to the US for the first time in my early 20s. And so you can imagine, all the culture shock, especially in the workplace. I used to be a journalist and later became a writer for a labor union in Washington, D.C. for 19 years. And so I've been fully integrated into American life and society. I'm a proud US citizen and I get a little teary-eyed every time I hear the Star Spangled Banner. Without further ado, here are 7 ways America has changed me. So, I was born and raised in Bangkok, Thailand, and the beauty standard there is really high, especially when it comes to weight. When I was in grade school, people would make fun of me for being chubby, and I spent my entire young adult life living in fear of being criticized for my weight. But after getting married and moving to Japan, living on a military base, I realized the American people don't care how much I weigh. It's the same when I moved to Washington, D.C., the Washington, D.C. area. They just don't care. And since then, I think I've gained 30 pounds. So they may, notice that I've gained weight, but they never bully me for it. So you can imagine how relieved I was when I realized I can just live my life with, one less thing to worry about. Now, over here, I know that there are probably people who are quick to criticize people who are living in a larger body, but it's not the same level as, fat phobia you experience in Thailand. And even now, when I go home, there will be at least one person who will remind me of how chubby I am. In Thailand, it's hot all year round, so people spend most of their time indoors, mostly at a shopping mall where they could just, eat, shop, hang out with friends, and just cool off. Here in Virginia, where I live, there are 4 seasons, and I love being outside on the patio or, garden when it's nice out. I even grew a rose garden and I enjoy tending to it. And if I'm not gardening, I'm on my patio reading and just enjoying, the nice weather. So my lifestyle has changed completely. I used to be a mall rat. Now, I'm an outsider, literally. When I first got here, shopping was my favorite pastime. I would go to a shopping mall every week and I purchased, an obscene amount of purses, shoes, clothes. Not anymore. Maybe it has to do with my new lifestyle of being a homebody who prefers to garden and read. Maybe I prefer to spend money on travel and experiences, or maybe nobody cares what shoes I'm wearing. So I worked for a labor union for 19 years. So I had the advantage of seeing up close and personal the social and political landscape in Washington, D.C. I learned things like job discrimination, health and safety, reasonable accommodation. I know that things are not perfect here, but it's still, better than in Thailand where labor laws are very weak and there are not enough workplace protections for workers. Besides knowing my rights in the workplace, I became involved in calling for workplace rights and social justice for others. It's the life that I've never imagined I would lead, but it was very rewarding. So before moving to America, I never heard of 401k or saving for retirement. Maybe because I was very young, so retirement was not on the horizon. But still, the idea of investing for retirement was very foreign to me, and I had no access to it when I was in Thailand. Even now, I think most Thai people don't have access to investment opportunities for retirement. I became aware of 401k after starting working for a news organization here in Virginia. I later, changed jobs, and investing for retirement was still, not my priority. And years later, actually a coworker who was involved in the company's 401k sent an email to everyone saying that, hey, you guys are not putting enough money away for your retirement. And I think at that moment, I started to think about it and started putting more money away for retirement. I think I doubled it. I doubled the amount. And years later, I actually put more in. So I'm glad I did. I know that things are not perfect here, but I'm grateful for what I have. For example, I also have a pension, from my job, on top of Social Security that I will start receiving at 62. I'm glad that the U.S. has rules and laws regarding quality of life, like food safety, clean air and water. Quality of life is a very important issue for me. Seeing what's happening in Thailand, where the government doesn't, really care about its people. I don't remember hearing about a food recall in Thailand ever. So I'm grateful that, there are some rules and laws over here that designed to improve people's quality of life. I've been living here for, more than 20 years, and Thai food is still my comfort food that, I can eat every day. I mean, American food is okay, but I think that, Thai food is probably, one of the most delicious in the world. And I also think that Chiang Mai is one of the most charming cities in the world, and Thai beaches are second to none. I'm also proud that I speak Thai, bilingual and hopefully soon trilingual when I get my French to C1. That's all I can think of for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time.